Hello there and welcome to my channel. This is Non-Gone and today we're playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. This is a full hard mode stay bad playthrough, and by hard mode is self-explanatory. By stay bad I mean we're going to try and beat entirety of hard mode without getting good. Which means we're going to ignore as many menu options and mechanics as we can and just set ourselves up so that we hit stronger than everybody and we can defend ourselves against everything. The big key to that, I'll jump through here just real quick. All the weapons, Hard Edge, Metal Knuckles, Reinforced Staff, are the high physical attack. Aerith's is reinforced because I think her physical attack is a magic attack. The accessories we have, or the armor that we have, is just pretty much anything with high defense and magic defense and 3 or 4 materia slots. And then the accessories, I've got Circlet and Championship Belt on. I don't know what those do anymore. It's been a while. But the Gotterdammerung is the most important accessory for Stay Bad. It allows you to start every battle with your limit break and increases the rate at which your limit break recharges during battles. Very helpful in a boss battle. As for materia, I'll go in real quick if I can. Yeah, here we go. So everybody's got one elemental materia in their first slot. The first 2 have them attached to the elemental materia. And this is determined by the weakness of the majority of the enemies in a chapter. Then 2 HP ups and 2 MP ups. And everybody can heal. Everybody can revive. As many first strikes as possible. And whoever our healer is has Magnify attached, which allows them to heal or cast regen in case of boss battles. On the entire party with 1 cast. I've also added poison to Aerith. I am notoriously horrible for remembering to do this on bosses. There are 2 boss battles in this chapter 11, and both of them, I believe, are susceptible to poison. There's absolutely no reason you shouldn't do that as your first move in every one of these battles. So we're just going to go ahead and get going.
Sector 7 should be just past that large maintenance facility over there.
And I will comment when I feel it's necessary, but this is a full walkthrough, so I'm not going to cut any of the gameplay unless I get lost or do something real stupid and have to restart. So in this case, this is a bit of a different chapter. I played this pretty much nonstop for a couple of months before I did the first 10 chapters, and then I stopped to play Phantom Pain because the servers were closing, and that led into a entire 14 video series, which led into another attempt to break the record, and as a result I didn't play this for 2 months. So I just turned this back on. I'm learning all the mechanics again, how to skip cutscenes, how to even run, so bear with me on that. Hopefully it won't be too bad. If it is, I'll just cut it. But basically, we hit X to go to the mode. We start every battle with cross slash, and then we're going to immediately follow it up with triple slash on whoever's left, and then we'll almost always kill anybody that's around, as you can see. So we're just going to work our way through the graveyard here. I think this is where I came from. And again, just cross slash. So the big reason why the starting every battle with your limit break, if you've watched this far, you understand at this point. MP is a real big concern when you play in hard mode. You can't recharge it by battles. Item command is completely disabled, and it's the only real way to heal yourself aside from the benches. And of course, once you run out, you also can't cast magic. So the roundabout way to conserve MP in this is to just never need to heal. And when you're ending battles without taking any damage throughout the entire chapter, that of course gives you lots of MP for bosses. Again, this is a stay bad playthrough. There's a lot of other mechanics that you can use. If you do like to do that from a playstyle perspective, by all means, go for it. Anything you do will make this a lot easier. In my case, I'm not a big fan of menus. I like the story, and I like to just kind of chug through it, even if it is on hard mode. And that's why I kind of created this stay bad play style. We are actually in a move that's pretty rare for this game. We are actually going to change our loadout in the middle of the game, but we'll talk about that when I get there. There's two bosses, like I said, in this. One of them's weak to fire, so that's why we have fire equipped on our elemental attack. And then the other one is weak to ice. And normally I would just let that go, but I don't feel comfortable doing that on this battle because the boss at the end is really, really difficult. Yeah, so anyway, I'm just going to kind of run around here and find the correct path. I think we got it here. And I'll pick this up. I don't really have much else to add. Again, just start with cross slash, finish with triple slash. If you need to, just use your regular square attack, switch to Punisher mode if you feel you need to. But nothing thus far is really going to give you any problems with these little guys. So I'll just pick up when we get to the first boss battle, I think. Unless I think of something else I got to say.
Alright, let's see what's inside.
Over there!
You're out of luck.
It's you. Gotta win at all costs.
Time to get serious. You're as good as dead.
What now?
Will be stopping at the Sector 7 slums and is bound for the train graveyard. The train will stand clear of the closing door.
That's not funny, you know.
Guess the crane's up there.
So we're back for a second. I'm not sure if you need to do all this with this area, but there's a few things I wanted to mention. First of all, those little boxes, you can smash them and get MP shards from time to time. If you are short on MP, I don't believe we'll ever be short on MP, maybe somewhere in Chapter 17, but the prizes that you get for smashing the shards are random, but the MP shards are in the same place every time. So once you learn where they are, if you need them, you can go back and get them. Yeah, like I said, I'm not sure if you have to do all that to move the story forward, but I tend to. I just grab it. Just takes a second. Just touch the door and then touch the crane, and you find out that you can't use it, and you got to go around. So that's kind of what we're doing right now. The other thing that I did not mention is the Gotterdammerung, how to get it. You get it by beating the Top Secrets challenge in the combat simulator in Chapter 17, I believe it is.
I found you.
And let's fight some more of these ghosties. And that is actually the first video in this playlist. So if you go back to video 1, that's how you get the Gotterdammerung. And you see there, it says a Mako shard. Sorry, I called it an MP shard, but it is a Mako shard or Mako shard. And so the Gotterdammerung, the way you get that, just follow the first video in this series. I did my best, again, to have it be stay bad, so it's easy to follow. It's the simplest way to get through those 5 battles and get that accessory. And I believe that doing it this way saves you time on a hard mode playthrough. It just makes this hard mode so much easier that it's worth the couple hours of fighting that, grinding up your materia and then fighting that battle. So, you know, just something to consider. If you want to try and play hard mode without the Gotterdammerung, you can. But warning, you might have to get good to accomplish that. So, yep, and I'll be right back. I think we're coming right up on the first boss. Yeah, I may have gone the wrong way here. But, I'll pick back up once we get over there. Okay, so when you come into this room right here, you want to kind of go around this debris and come up to this little console. And this will start the first boss battle in the game. This is against GHOUL. And GHOUL, excuse me, first of all, is susceptible to poison. So that's the first thing we want to try and do is get bio on him. Also, if you want to throw your cross slash in there, if you got a minute, go ahead and do it. And of course, Star Shower is preferred for Tifa. And we did get bio. I see that that cast was successful. The next thing we want to do is put regen on everybody, which you do by Aerith, because she's got the Magnify Materia. Okay, so the GHOUL has 2 different forms, of course. Anybody that's, if you've played Final Fantasy games, you understand this. You've got your physical and your magic forms. And of course, when he's in magic form, he'll be immune to physical attacks. When he's in physical form, he'll be immune to magic attacks. You can just kind of do the same thing that we've been doing. Our intent is to just simply overpower him, which so far we're doing a great job of at the moment. He will rearrange all the furniture in the room, which, believe it or not, is one of the more annoying things that he could do. And it causes more trouble than you would think, because he's got all these status effects, and you have to kind of go get him, and it's just pretty obnoxious all the way around. Now, for Aerith, when she gets some ATB, I usually go with Ray of Judgment. Ghoul doesn't move overly much in this, and when you do hit, you'll hit for big damage usually. So you see, we've already got him almost halfway down, which is great. He'll be in kind of into a cutscene where he switches here in a minute, and that's when we'll take our cue and kind of switch our tactics. But there you go. You see him moving stuff around again. And this is the second form. I'm not sure exactly what the difference between the two forms is. He does a lot more damage in this, but he still switches between physical and magic, and has barrier and shield up at alternate routes. But I mostly just try to kind of stay back and hit here, and I believe Ray of Judgment will do damage regardless of the form he's in. If you if you think of it, it's a good idea to cure people like Aerith when she gets low, and if you can, sometimes he gets so fast he doesn't get an attack, and that's really a bummer. But feel free to make decent use of your magic. Don't worry too much about MP in this just yet. You see, he's blocked away. Cloud's got another limit break, so we're gonna try to do that if he doesn't switch around, which he did. And, Aerith likes to run right at him because she feels like she's a melee character. And we'll give Star Shower to Tifa again. Come back here with Aerith. And again, try to keep bio on the Ghoul at all times, and try to keep regen on your people at all times. Triple slash is probably not the best thing to use, but I'm just so used to it. You can use Braver. Ghoul's not moving that much, so. Again, Star Shower's great. Ray of Judgment is good. Let's try Braver here and see. Oh, it looks like he's gonna disappear for a minute. So yeah, pretty much just keep doing that if you can. I noticed we're out of regen again, so I'm going to go ahead and cast it again here. We've still got good bio damage going, so that's good. And looks like nobody can move right now, so that's cute. And again, Arise is the better version of Race. It'll give you all your health back, and it costs about double, so totally worth it.
Watch yourself. So it's my turn. Tagging out.
And again, this is now the third or fourth limit break that we've got, and it's pretty effective. So you see, we are almost done, and I'm just going to go for the gold here. We're going full risk, trying to get a couple more hits on him, and it looks like he is Boy, that last little bit, right? There you go. Oh, nope, that was me dying. Okay.
Here goes.
Well, let's try a fire spell.
Get fired up. Tagging out.
Hang back.
This last minute of this battle is just horrible, isn't it?
I'll show you what I can do.
Oof. Okay. I probably could have done another round of cures. I just didn't kind of feel like it. I figured I could keep hitting it. But that's pretty much it. If you want to cast some fire spells, feel free to use some of your MP. Again, I just try to kind of not do that just for the stay bad part of it. If you can find things that are more effective, by all means, go for it. But as you can see, mediocrity will win you this. In this case, really thought there was a bench here, and I'm not even. I mean, I have 54 HP between two-thirds of my party, so we're gonna find a bench. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and while we're right here, we're going to go ahead and switch up our materia. So we're going to go right in here and just switch our fires to ice. Like that. And Tifa, we're going to do the same thing. Switch our fires to ice. And Aerith, we're going to do the same thing. Switch our fire to ice, although this one doesn't really matter. We're not going to be casting it. So I'm also going to go ahead and put a wind in here. The boss that's coming up is not necessarily weak to it, but it does help to be able to have somebody that can cast Aurora or Aroga. So that's just going to be Aerith. So now we're going to come back in here and go out this way, which was locked before, and come back down here. Okay, I'm not sure. And we're just going to come back out here and go all the way through these little areas, and that'll take us back here. So hopefully that wasn't too much getting lost or getting broken or anything. And once you get the train car lowered, you can just kind of come back this way and down the stairs. And this is the train car that was lowered right here, back at the beginning of this section. And this will take you, there's a bench right here too if you didn't heal at the last one. And this will take you out of the building. And we'll fight a couple more little battles, and then I'll pick up when we fight the next boss.
moving. Maybe now we can get to the other side.
No turning back. You're out of luck.
Go on!
Going in.
Sorry, but we're in a rush. Ha! Let me handle this. Aha! Bingo! It's on you. I'll take care of him.
Bring it.
Hey, you've got this.
Let's do this. Don't overdo it.
All set. Come on. Finish it off.
Come on.
Stay back. Get in there. I can help too. One more shot. Gotcha. There. Go on. Let me handle this. There, you're up. I'll show you what I can do. I'll take care of you. Why don't you lead the way?
Taking over.
This path is blocked too, but we're so close I can see it. Hey, do you think these trains might still run?
Could give it a try. Good call. Looks like it still works. Why am I not surprised? Let's go.
Let us through, or else.
You're as good as dead. Deal with that.
All set. Gotcha.
Come on.
This one's for you. Gotcha. Good luck. I'm coming. Stop it.
Yeah.
Cut. take care of him.
Not looking good.
It's a win, but
So we're coming to the end of the train yard here, which I feel like was a pretty decent representation of the remake of this. I don't know, it had the feel, but it was kind of modernized. You know, definitely moved the carts and stuff, and that seems pretty good to me. There's a bench right here at the end, and then right after this, I think we got like a little battle, and then the boss. So let's see what we're into.
Almost there. Come on.
Yep, here we are. Okay, so again, first thing you want to do, start with your cross slash. Tifa can always do Star Shower if you got time, and then Aerith get a couple of limit breaks. And again, we're going to do buyout, and I believe that it works. It does, okay. And then with our second charge for Aerith, we're going to do regen on everybody. So Eligor, not 100% sure what this boss's name is, but is really difficult, not necessarily because of the attack power that the attack power that it has. It's if you hit from the side, your attacks will bounce off. They silence you. There's a second area coming up here. Or there's a second phase to the boss that
And Cat, bring it. This one's for you.
sorry.
Tagging out.
So we're gonna try to do Ray of Judgment and fail, it looks like, badly. But that's okay. We're trying to stay bad, so.
Need a breather.
All set. It's nothing. We gotta switch it up. Here goes. Feeling chilly?
Great.
Yep, okay, so now we're into the second phase here, where this person jumps up. Now, they will also cast Reflect on themselves right there, as you can see. So that means any magic that you do will be bounced off. Fortunately, it is a temporary status effect. So basically, this is one where you just want to kind of wait them out. There's not a whole lot that you can really do. Just try to let your party jump up there and do all that. Protect yourself with, by staying on the other side of the container. This is here for defense, so works out really well. And then just kind of watch that blue you see on the left under the yellow bar of the health bar. That's the timer for Reflect. And I believe they do not cast it again, so so if you can keep yourself relatively healthy, I don't know how that didn't make myself relatively healthy, but we'll just do it again. Oh, I guess reflect is on me too. Okay. So, yeah, that's what I remember now. So, that's a big issue here is you also cannot heal yourself because it bounces off. There's definitely a spell, I think it's called Break, that will remove reflect on everybody. But we're in good shape now, I think. We're going to go here and see if we can hit with this.
Enjoy the ride.
I can't tell if we did or not.
Just take a little break.
I'm not really sure. I can't even tell if we are doing damage. Like, it looks like no. I know you can get up here and just do regular attacks, and that's fine. But I don't even think we could do... Okay, good. So once they come down, then you're in stage 3, and that's really good. That's a good time to start using your limit breaks. And get over to Aerith again if you can, and cast Bio.
You'll feel it soon.
And I don't know if they're going to move. We're going to try an Infinity's End. Yeah, that was a dumb idea. But, you know, that's what we're working with.
Deal with that.
Okay, let's go. Sure. However,
And again, we can't heal ourselves, so
you handle it.
makes it... Oh, okay. Well, I guess what I said about not casting Reflect on themselves is wrong. They absolutely did.
All set. Gotcha. Get him.
But it looks like it was removed pretty quickly, so...
Do what I can.
And I'm just going to go ahead and hit a summon. I think that'll probably make this go a little quicker.
Watch out for high winds.
Let's do this.
Just go away.
Need a breather.
Let's go. You're up. Sure. However I can help.
Okay, now we're into part 3 here, so I think we're done with the Reflect mess.
Get him.
After you.
Let me handle this. Thanks so much for everything. Here goes.
Bring it.
Ha! Here it comes. This one's it's your turn.
Need to heal up.
Take that.
Keep it together.
I'll take over. Come on. Not throwing in the towel. Okay, now I'm mad.
And again, we have got to get Reflect off of everybody. I don't have anything to break it, so I basically just wait till they die.
Why don't you lead the way?
Cloud, you see, still has it, but he's almost about to live through it. And he's got now his third limit break here, so.
Go on. That's it. Okay, let's go. It's on you. I'm coming.
Let's do this. It's on you.
All set. Here goes. Go on. Can you take over for me?
And there we go. That's pretty much it. Again, it wasn't the best. We are not the best equipped to handle these two bosses. But we have enough health. We have enough MP with just curing and bringing ourselves life, raising, whatever, life spells. So you could revive whenever you need to revive, cure whenever you need to cure. Make sure you have bio on there. That poison did an awful lot of damage in both of these boss battles. And that'll pretty much do it for Chapter 11. We'll just get through the final cutscenes here. And we'll just head right out this side.
We made it.
And at the end of that one, we get the completed Chapter 11 on hard difficulty. And so that's it for Chapter 11. Again, thanks for bearing with me. I know this is Stay Bad. There are tricks and tips that you can use if you want to get good. Since you're playing on hard mode, you've already beaten this game once. So, of course, feel free to improve on any of this. This is just kind of like, you know, the way to set it up so that even if you're really bad and don't have the right equipment, you can still be successful. This is 11 down, so we have 7 chapters to go, and we'll pick it back up here in chapter 12 once we get through the cutscenes here. But again, thanks for watching. In the meantime, stay bad, people. Non-Gone is gone.